Why do you do this every time? OBS, there we go. Maybe I do need to update OBS. Hi. Hello. Hi there. Gonna play more Prince of Persia. Uh, I played, it was about like 2 hours yesterday, which I guess is about like a quarter of the game, I think. At least from what I was seeing online for average time it takes to beat the game. What do I have anything to actually like talk about? No. This is I very hastily found another background image. I'll find a better one next time. Maybe I can find the actual like artwork that's on that box. This is a action figure from a show that I used to watch a long time ago called Exo Squad. It was I'm trying to remember exactly the plot of it. I remember there being something about like a man-made labor force, and they were kind of like bluish, purpley skinned, humanoid-looking things that ended up like rebelling against humans and overthrowing them and like conquering them. And then the Exo Squad was like fighting against them or something. It's been so long since I've actually looked into any of that, but I did actually have this action figure, which was honestly a lot of fun. Those like large red missile things would go up in the little missile things up top, which were like wings, and if you pulled the wings up high enough, I think they would fire, if I remember correctly. Like a little mech suit dude. I don't know. I remember having it and enjoying the hell out of the action figure. Um, I think they were much larger action figures too. Not one of those weird like cartoons from way, way back in the day. I don't know if it holds up. I don't even know if you can watch it anywhere. That would be kind of interesting to see, actually. I'm curious how many of these things are like you can actually watch. Like, I imagine Beast Wars is on Paramount Plus because they have all the Transformers shit, but like, eh, I don't know. What other? I went outside earlier, kind of in the later afternoon. It was really nice out. And when I came back inside, I realized there was like, I don't know if it's a wasp or a hornet. I don't know how to tell the two apart, but there's one just like stuck inside against the window of one of the doors. I sat there for about like a good 10 minutes after carefully opening up the doors to like try to get it to just fly out and away because it was clearly trying to get out, doing that thing that bugs do where they kind of like smack against the glass. And yeah, I feel like yes, it would have been quicker to just kill it, but like there's no real good reason to kill it. Like, yeah. Um, I also want to say, like, I am not a bug expert by any means. Like, obviously, bees are very helpful. I think wasps are also pollinators, and it's hornets that are like they're not they're not really like useful in that sense. They're just kind of aggressive assholes. But I could be wrong. I could have that backwards, and I'm not sure. I'm not sure. I would probably have to look that up. That's kind of unfortunately as exciting as my day has uh been very quiet sort of day, which is good in some ways. Yeah. This is I guess not a super yappy day. I've watched surprise, I watch other streamers and there's been a couple streamers who had very yappy sessions and very like life events yap sessions. It's kind of, I mean, mostly they were like nicer yap sessions. it's interesting seeing how like rough everyone seems to have it. Yeah, that's kind of the nature of things right now, I guess. But yeah, I don't know. It was really interesting too, seeing like community, how community forms and builds and like supports people in those in both of those instances. It's something I'd kind of like to do. I don't know. I feel like people need more community nowadays. Need more third spaces where they can just hang out and they don't have to like they're not expected to buy anything. Like obviously it's nice if you subscribe to like your favorite streamers and stuff. It supports them and they have merch. Getting their merch is nice, but like going somewhere and just being able to hang out is huge. It's huge. And I don't know why I'm reminded, but I'm reminded that like way back in the day, like the popular hangout spot used to be the Taco Bell in the town that I grew up in. Don't really know why. Probably because it was cheap. It was actually cheap back then. Good lord. You could how old I sound when I say good lord. You could buy so many tacos back then. Even on the like retail fast food salary that like me and my friends had at that age, like you could buy so much Taco Bell. So much Taco Bell. I don't know. Last time I went to Taco Bell, it was like a quesarito, which they brought back. It was like $6. Like, dude, no. It should be like $3 tops. $3 tops. I'm gonna stop complaining. uh, game capture, will you change it? Oh. Oh no. I forgot that I had to turn off my background. Because the resolution's a little weird. Okay. Oh, select. I remember how. Okay, we got to the warehouse. Oh, I'm about a quarter of the way through. Okay. I guess I yapped for like 20 minutes the other day, but whatever. Um, I'm trying to think. Trying to think here. Think here. So, no. Like obviously, I have to get through that door.
Try that lever.
I think I. Oops.
Are you alright?
Yes.
It's just gonna stay open though. I feel like the guards use levers like that on the daily. Okay. Really? I know this is gonna be like an issue because any kind of like, if you're not going on one of the cardinal directions. Ooh, that looks like it closed on top of me. I don't know why it stayed there that long. If you're not on like one of the cardinal directions, like try going sort of any direction but like up, down, left, right on the analog stick. It kind of wigs out. It kind of goes slow for a little bit. Let's see, what did I... This part is interesting. What did I kind of recapped it earlier. Maybe? Maybe I recapped it in my head. I don't know. It's been one of those days. We went to a castle in India. We besieged that castle. We stole all of their treasures, including the Sands of Time and the Dagger of Time, as well as captured the princess, and I like that she's tapping her foot. She looks so done with me just standing here. We basically, we're kind of evil pillagers. We brought the Sands of Time hourglass back to this, which is Sultan's castle, I think. And then we unleashed the Sands of Time and all hell broke loose. And then we've kind of been working our way through it. We went by ourselves for a little bit to try to find her, and then we've kind of been working together. We killed our dad, our pops, because he was attacking, and he still had one human eye, which was really interesting. I don't know if that's meant to like signify anything.
Where are we?
This was the Sultan's zoo.
Now we're in the zoo. Statue over there. No, those are enemies. That's a lot of big boys. Okay. Okay. Whoa. I kind of expected them to do that little That's not what I want. I'm expecting them to do that thing that the big blue dudes do, where they like knock you back on the ground when you try to vault over them like that. But I guess not. Game audio may be a little loud. I don't know. I feel like the audio mixing is so all over the place.
Do you think you could climb that wall?
It's too high.
I think that gives a lot of save points. Nice. Yes.
Done. I'll start the story from here next time.
Are you all right?
Yes.
Like the voice audio. Actually, probably should have checked the VOD after playing yesterday, just kind of see where it's at, how it was sounding.
You did it. Birds. I wonder how they survived the sands.
I don't think they did survive.
They sure didn't. Guess they only take one hit. Oh. Come on. Hilarious. Oh, one little drain over here. Clearly, need to get in there somehow. I actually have this on the PS3. I was very curious to see if the camera is like quite so crazy on the PS3 as it is on PC. Be very curious to see. I don't remember it being quite this like.
I'll pull the lever. There's another path. I'll see where it goes.
Remember it being quite so.
The fabled
like,
menagerie
spazzy.
of Azad, the Sultan's pride and joy. It had been one of the wonders of the world. As a child, I had dreamed of it and longed to see it with my own eyes. Now it was a place of terror, an abandoned ruin laid waste by the sands of time.
Here I am.
Hi. You were kind of running directly into me. Not that way. Some of this, honestly, like the architecture and the, like, glowiness, I guess, kind of reminds me of Guild Wars 2. It's kind of like a similar feel to it. Not like... Not necessarily... Not necessarily the same, like, graphics engine, obviously, but... That might be something that I play on stream at some point. Guild Wars 2 is a very, very beautiful game. One second. Plugging in my mouse before it dies on me. If you've never played Guild Wars 2, it is free to play. Like, the base game is free to play. Come on. But, like... It really... Nothing lost by trying it out, you know? But also, it's like, it's not necessarily everyone's cup of tea. It is, however, one of my favorite MMOs as far as, like, mounts goes. And that's entirely from just one mount, because I've only unlocked one, and that's the Raptor, and that Raptor just works so well. So well. It's so good. It's so immersive, the way that you control. I feel like I'm gonna have to play on stream just to kind of show what the hell I'm talking about. Over that way? Alright, well. No! That was interesting.
Done. I'll start the story from here next time.
More games with good narrators like this. This and the Legacy of Kain games. God, beautiful. I do have the original Legacy of Kain, Blood Omen? Feel... Oh yeah, I guess I am. Which I do want to play on stream. I know that one's gonna be... That one's gonna be an experience. Because, like, anything in here? Ah, okay. Oh, that little grate was
I'd
the...
make sure it was safe first before I brought you up.
I'll bet.
I just got lost. That's really what happened. Little grate had a ladder in it. That'd be kind of neat. Kind of neat architecture.
If you have believed the rest of my tale until now, perhaps you will also believe me when I tell you that, as we made our way through the moonlit ruins, I began to feel strangely drawn to the girl at my side. My reason told me to distrust her, for she had good cause to hate me. Yet she had proven herself a loyal companion. And, I confess, I was grateful for the company of someone who, like me, was flesh and blood.
It's fair. Alright, I had the camera, like, angled perfectly for... for cleavage, but oh well. These scarabs are so cool looking. Scarabs in general are just like cool looking. And I'm not a big like bug person generally. Last one is ah. I'm not a big bug person. Even though some of my favorite streamers are bugs, both Matara and Barry Bulky. But I don't know, scarabs just look cool. Shipping scarab stuff, always cool. You're not gonna go in there, or is it just does it? Oh, okay.
I'm fine, thanks.
I like how reactive she is. Like, even when you're not really doing...
So you wanted to make sure it was safe then? Very well.
That's fair to
Hey,
call me out.
there's no door.
Stand on that pressure plate, will you?
That opened a door. Oh, she called me out for for saying I was checking to make it was sure it was safe, and then there were scarabs, of course.
I get through.
I don't know. Can't you crawl through a crack or something?
A little rude. So I think you can like roll over the plates. Let's let's redo that. I guess you can't. I could have sworn you could. Okay. Okay, you just really can't roll over those, which makes sense. Like, you have to go... How the hell do you get over them quickly enough to not get stabbed? That, I guess. Oh, you can roll under the... Okay, that's right. You can roll under those things. That's not what I want. Okay, come on. Oh, I'm gonna have to go. I wasted too much time. I guess I could blame it on the camera. All the camera's fault, of course. You know. Alright, so this one I think you just have to, like... Okay. Okay. Home camera. Whoa, hey. I feel like that one should have hit me. Go.
That's strange. I almost feel as if I've looked this moment before. You did it.
I also like that she comments, like she can tell when you've rewound time. Okay. There's a save point over there. Let's go save. It's interesting that it showed me, like, falling between the slats and then dropping. I like the names of all the little, like, chapters. Pop a birdcage. I mean, that's, yeah.
Done.
That works.
I'll start the story from here next time.
Come on.
I think I need to go that way. Come on. There we go. I hear birds. Maybe? Something else? What am I stuck on? Hello? There's more palm tree. That was weird. Didn't look like there was anything that should have stopped me, you know? Well, two enemies. I love it when the environment view and the regular view just, like, is not actually that different. I mean, I like that there's kind of a hint of, like, the little romance bit. I need to go on that palm tree. I normally don't like romance stuff in, like, anything unless it's done well. And, like, this kind of situation, I feel like it kind of makes sense. Like, you're in a life or death situation, you're surviving stuff, you're bonding. Okay. That's not what I want. Can you stop attacking me? Trying not to throw myself off the cliff. So, yeah, I feel like here the romance kind of starts making sense. It's like they're they're surviving a serious situation. They're both attractive young people, obviously. That doesn't hurt. But like, they're bonding in ways that aren't just like, I saw you and I was just enraptured from the get-go kind of stuff. That sort of thing always bugs the hell out of me. I appreciate the vines that are there to kind of show. Nope, nope. Come on. Really don't like romances that maybe we should wall run. Where it's very much like, I see you and immediately like the whole love at first sight thing, just I don't know. It doesn't work for me. So I do like romance plot lines that actually have some sort of building that sort of actually makes sense, and I feel like here it makes sense. Our battle music changed a little. I assume I can't move those doors. Yeah. If I ever play games that have like romance plotlines, I will probably comment on them just so that you're kind of aware. Being someone who I guess you could like describe as arrow ace right now, like it just, I don't know. Yeah, no? Okay. Like, it feels real contrived. Oh. You just shot me in the ass. That actually, like, that kind of bugs me. Really, in anything, in any kind of, like, medium. I think I've talked about the book that I really wanted to, like, chuck across the room. So yeah, I don't know. I feel like this one works. I feel like it's like this is the first mention of it, and it feels like there's been a lot of stuff that's happened, so like it's not an immediate love at first sight kind of thing. There's a little bit of build going on. And we kind of see where it goes.
The baths.
What was that guy before? Like, what are you before you're a sand creature? Are these actually baths, or like... Because those get-ups are... Are they... like a male version of the dancer there? I'm not judging. To be clear, just that was a very odd getup, you know? A moment. I'm stuck. Got in my way. That jerk. Get out of the fucking corner there. Come on, camera. It's a very easy way to do it. Just flip over them like that. So I guess some of them will be blocked, so... A little bit further, Prince. There you go. I don't know that you could actually hear them over the music. He said, "You understand, don't you?" And she said, "Yes." Yeah, there's definitely some, like... there are reasons that a remake would actually be kind of nice. I don't think there's much that you really need to change about this game.
Done. I'll start the story from here next time.
Most of it works. It's really just like the camera and like the audio mixing.
Right.
I know.
I think that's like literally the only issues that I have with this game. Make sure I'm not missing anything. There's like, I don't know, maybe there's, I feel like there's more that I must have to do there. Oh, okay.
I'll wait here.
There. I'll find out. No. Alright, so we gotta... It's close. I take damage from that fall? That's kind of stupid. Whoops. Come on. Run up it. Oh, I remember now.
Shall I stand on the switch?
No, it's no good. Stay there! I'm coming back!
Oh, thanks
Right.
for telling me. I'm taking damage like every time. Oh, that's not. That's not a helpful view.
Careful.
Okay, he doesn't. I don't. It's supposed to stand on the switch. Hmm. What am I supposed to do instead? So, I feel like there's a box that comes out of that thing. Wait, do I literally just have to be fast enough? Oh.
Look. I'll see where it leads.
What the hell? Come on. There we go. She gonna... Did not need to come here yet, or did I go too slow? I think tells me I went too slow. Really? Come on, Prince. I'm taking damage when I'm hitting that. Okay, hold up. Let me heal up. Firing arrows. The only thing I can think of. Oh. Because I couldn't get a box up to here, so they just have to be. I sure how I took damage from it. Come on. No, that gate is just like down. I don't think there's any way to make it quickly. Go. So there's got to be some other way. Maybe I'm just having so many control issues that I'm like not making it in time, but I feel like none of the time things are like quite that tight. You know? Oh. Dumb. My brain might be not totally up to speed, even though it's nighttime. My brain is shutting down for the night. That's there. That's where we'll put it. That's a very pixelated pool in the middle there. Taking the grand tour. Ah. I was trying to jump. Nice. Pixelation going on in that water, man. Not trying to... There's more. Clearly. Thanks. Because I was in a cutscene, I can't go back further. That was nice. That was nice. for mechanics, I have to say. I feel like this is kind of how it goes, though, like, playing this game. You just kind of... You keep going until you have, like, 2 HP, and then you start rewinding time.
Ow!
Is gonna get me killed. Although, really, that's kind of interesting having a companion in a game that, like, can literally kill you. Yeah, that works. Almost there. We done? Thank fuck for that.
There's something glowing up there. I saw it from the ledge.
Trying to drink water. Okay, so... I know this thing has to go through there. Maybe I have to... Can you move? Oh, that's right. The water makes it. Which, I mean, real. I guess I should save. That might be a good thing. Wasn't that
Done.
interesting, but
I'll start the story from here next
nice
time.
baths. Some really pixelated water. Okay, let's... Ooh. Okay, can't chop our way through that. High enough? I don't think I can. Can I? No. Let's move. Is it even pressing that? Let's go get that. Let's go get that. That's not the right way. That looks very breakable.
So strong. Do you think you could smash it with your sword?
Who do you think I am? Rustam?
I am curious. I'm curious, like... okay, I must have
That's
been
2 doors open.
looking from the other end. I'm kind of curious, like, what like, bolt lore? Okay, so you can't move that around too much. Gonna stay open. Like, I wonder, like, if it's, you know, based on earlier folklore, or, you know, I guess if there's even any kind of stuff that it's really based on. Oh, maybe now I can? Like, Rustan has to be some sort of folklore character, right?
It's going down.
So... Did it rain this side? Oh, it did, okay. But, like, I don't... Look like that lines up. I feel like this is just gonna hurt me. Oh, okay. But I don't know enough about, like, the folklore in this
I wonder
area
what
of the
those
world.
lovers do.
Ah! That doesn't look like it was all the way. No water here? Oh. Ah. Get up high enough? Yes, I can. I kind of want to look up who Rustan is. This is peak laziness. I definitely could have. No. Just done all that over again. But if I could just rewind time, why the hell not? Wah. Waha! Do normal people operate any of this machinery? Is everyone as acrobatic as the prince? That'd be kind of crazy, actually.
Stay there!
Hey, there's another one over there. It doesn't look like there's any kind of...
Don't worry about me. I'll be fine here.
I mean, I guess that's possible that everyone's as acrobatic or as athletic as the prince. Just gonna top myself off. Really though, with the amount of water I drink, there should be some point where the prince just has to be. I guess that's not really like, you know, heroic epic video game tale, but like, you drink a lot of water. Maybe he's just really parched. Maybe he's really dehydrated and like he's not needing to actually like urinate that out. No. There we go. Probably help if I had sheathed my weapons. Hmm. Aha. Ah. Convenient that these things fall, like, before I actually get to them. Be a shame if I were on top of one of them as it... I'm not sure why he did that. I didn't have my... I think I had my control stick angled for that. It'd be so cool to be able to wall run like that. And obviously do that. I mean, those don't look round. Be able to like spin around on those. That's his hands must be super chafed.
Oh!
Perfect run. Perfect run. Okay. That's not what I wanted. Having a separate button for that little like dagger stab thing would be kind of nice. Come on. I guess I could do that. That's kind of interesting. Didn't know that you could do that during combat. That's not bad, actually. Those incense holders? Don't actually know. There's something glowing up there.
Done. I'll start the story from here next time.
My be kind of a short stream. It is kind of late. Alright, that's the way that I just came through now. Go those ways, clearly. Grass? Interesting.
I think I see that glow you were talking about.
Oh. Ah. You couldn't, like, reach your hand out there a little bit, Prince? Doing all kinds of crazy shit, but can't reach out a little bit. Giving him shit when, like, I can't do any of this. So I guess I criticized Batman in some places too. I heard something, and I couldn't tell if it was from the game, like, or it sounded kind of weird and creepy. No, it's a motorcycle outside. One of those loud-ass motorcycles. Kind of at a distance, so it sounds like a monster girl. Not girl, but growl. I got a nicer sword. How do I get down from here? Now I can bust down shit. I love these so much. There's something so just like fascinating about this. Peaceful. It has such an interesting running like animation. I wonder if that's a name in folklore.
You do have the strength of Rustam.
All I needed was a better weapon. Apparently.
It's not the same sword you had before.
Wasn't there more? Maybe not. That, I think, is like Babylonian, isn't it? Did the Persians continue using like Babylonian imagery? I don't even know.
It said this palace was built on the ruins of an even more ancient one.
Ah,
But I thought that was just a story.
okay. Camera.
Now what do you do?
Thing's creepy looking. There's a really fascinating book that I read.
I'll go.
Oh, is there a crack? He is incredibly brave doing that. Get up on top of it. It was called There Are Rivers in the Sky. Very good. It's very good, and like it had 3 different like historical periods to it, and there were little bits kind of dealt with like Babylon and like I guess more modern day like areas where Persia would have been. It was a very good book. It was a very different kind of book. I will say I do like that this game really does kind of encourage like, can I do this? And then when you find out, no, you can't. You have a very simple means to, you know, undo your mistake there. Oh, I can tell where this is going. I can tell where this is going and I don't like it. Wall jumping. Wall bouncing?
Here I am.
Stay there. I'll come down.
Not mean to cut them off. Come on. Come on. There we go. I have no idea what she just said there. Like it's interesting because it's obviously like changing based on how far away the characters are. God, does it make it like difficult?
There you are.
Makes it very difficult to hear what the hell they're saying. Mind me. Gonna push you with the lever. Is it taking fewer hits? I feel like it's taking the same number of hits. At least for those. And well, there's the hole.
Look, a crack.
I actually need that.
Here I am.
Whoa.
Can you make it?
Why did I hold that button?
Can you make it?
You got over there really fast.
You made it.
Okay, well, let's see if the new sword does much.
Help me.
I'm actually going to apparently not do that. That did not do the, like, super pause. That's a new enemy. Yeah, that's Mesopotamia. Babylonia? Well, okay. And in no way, shape, or form an expert.
Behind you.
don't know if I can get to a point. Yes, I can. Impenetrable guard there.
Help me!
Little bastard. Get back there. Sure can. Let's just put a pillar between us. Line of sight them. This feels very good. Just because of the
Help me.
controller. Like, not the controller, the camera. So yeah, remaster, remake, or whatever you want to do, like, that needs camera work. Oh, I should have put it in environmental mode. I need to do that more. I feel like that would probably solve a lot of the issue, honestly. That's a lot of dough. Oh, that's a big boy. It's a big boy. Like, multiple parries.
Done. I'll start the story from here next time.
I like that she just kind of watches over me. Very kind of her. Just destroying architecture. No big deal. Okay, sometimes the...
We'll need to open this door. Look for a switch.
Could be this switch?
I'm going in.
Don't! Wait for me!
Hurry!
A soldier's mess hall.
Don't stop me on the door.
Smell of food still wafted from the kitchen. Scant hours ago, these tables had been filled with men, joking in camaraderie over their evening meal. Just as my father's men do back home in Seraph, at ease because they think themselves safe within the castle walls with no enemy to fight. How could they know the enemy was already among them?
That's a good skill. Come on. Am I really...
Help me!
No, no. Where is my camera? Stab him right in the butt. He was breaking my guard with that shit, too. Let me out of this goddamn corner. Let's be good. I was gonna say,
Behind you!
okay, big boy. That actually isn't there more? Okay, maybe the combat length needs to be like chopped down a little bit. I got their attention. I was holding my block button. That's bullshit. Stabbed in the butt.
Help me!
That's just kind of horseshit. Can't break their guard? And you probably have to wait for them to like attack and then you counter. I'm hacking and slashing. Hacking and slashing. I don't know the words that well. And then a whacking and a slashing.
Done. I'll start the story from here next time.
Okay. I think it's kind of late. I'm gonna go ahead and stop that here, actually. I feel like that's a good spot to stop. I may play more later. And we'll just kind of go from there. Because it is kind of late where I'm at. I mostly just wanted to hop on and stream. And yeah, wanted to continue playing this because I do. Excuse me. Sorry, I'm hiccuping. I really do enjoy this game. Despite whatever criticism I'm kind of throwing at it right now. I think there's just things like if they were making a remake, they could definitely tighten up, but there's so much to this game that is just like perfect. So, yeah. Yeah, I'm gonna let me.
Do you wish me
quit
to
out of
leave
the
before
game.
finishing my story?
I'm sorry, Prince. So I can get my mouse back. Yeah. Probably not like terribly entertaining tonight. Probably because it's late. I'm trying not to yawn. But yeah, I want to continue playing this on stream. This game is just so. Despite whatever issues that I've had with it, and really that's mostly just been the camera. The other issue, the control issue, is really just this isn't like I can map it to a modern controller, but it's really not making use of the analog stick the way that like a modern controller would, and I feel like probably didn't work on the original systems when it released because those had analog sticks. So that's kind of more of a me thing. But like, I don't know. I really enjoy this game, and I feel like it's so tightly crafted, and I'm actually curious to play like the sequels and see if that kind of keeps up in the sequels because I haven't really played much of them. I have played a little bit of the second one, but not terribly much. And I do feel like this game just, I don't know, it hits so many high notes for me. I wish there were more games kind of like it. So, anywho. I'm going to go now. If you happen to watch this sometime in the future, thank you very much, and I hope you have a good rest of your day wherever you are. Thank you. Bye.